Less excuses, more breaks. I say that because we in a generation now that praises overworking, overindulging, no days off. We going hard till the wheels fall off. Live fast, die young is the motto for the hip hop culture. So, I've grown to realize it's important to work hard, be consistent, but you have to take more breaks to rejuvenate. I mean, y'all won't let your phone die. You're not about to let your phone die. You see it's on 7%. We'll go around the world, swerve back and do what we gotta do just to get a charger. But we'll go all this time, and I'm speaking to myself when I'm talking to y'all. All this time without sleep. Like, sleep deprivation is real. Like, I do it a lot. Sometimes I feel like nervous about going to sleep. Let me know if there's anybody out there. Drop it in the comments. Like, do you ever have like this anxiety about going to sleep? You feel like, but it's something I should be doing. I'm not where I want to be. I need to keep going, keep going. Like, it's like this physical burnout, but your brain is still running on 100. That's why you got to learn to, I really like to emphasize silence, getting in tune with self, turning the TV and the phone off sometime, and do something different, like read a book or write in your journal. Like, reading a book is just different energy than, reading a book and scrolling on your phone book, like an ebook. I really still prefer actual physical paper books. But you got to get in tune with yourself so your mind can be in sync with your heart, so that can be in sync with your physical body. Because your body is just the vessel that's containing all of these emotions, ideas, thoughts, traumas, energy. Like, all of this is going on inside you. We're just the vehicle for the energy that can inspire. But your brain is one thing. You can think of a good idea. You can have a lot of good ideas. You can want to do something. But if you don't have the heart, like the courage to actually go out and do it, that's one thing. And if your physical body is not physically able to, like, if you want to be a basketball player, but you can't shoot no hoops, you smoke 20 packs of cigarettes a day, and you don't work out, like, it's not possible. So, the three, that's what I consider the Trinity. Your mind, heart, body, all together. We've been doing a good job of talking about artificial intelligence and the future of technology and how that affects entertainment on this channel. So, shout out to y'all in the comments. Make sure you stay tuned and subscribe, because that brings me to the point how, if we're so not in sync, in tune with ourselves, how easy it is for artificial intelligence and technology just to take us over. I never thought I really would be living in a day where it's no cashiers. It's just self-checkout. They only hire people now to monitor the self-checkout. What? The economy is in that big of a recession? Y'all gotta cut back. Y'all not hiring. It's always hiring signs, but they never hiring. Because people don't want to stand around and monitor no machine. So that's a good part. Humanity is on its way. But then there's another part of the world that's stuck in this AI, like, life is virtual reality now, I feel like. Like, how y'all feel? I don't even feel like I'm watching TV no more. I feel like I'm talking to the podcast or the people who talk. It's like the flat screens. I grew up in the era where we had like fatback TVs. We had all that stuff. Like, the phones was thick. Like, it was all of this stuff covering, the technology. Now the technology's so fast and high tech. It's just like airwaves going so quick. That's where all this excess energy coming from. But back on topic, people are usually watching movies, phones, videos. They're consuming entertainment from a flat screen or from their phone. So you really feel engaged, like you're in it. A lot of the children, I don't mean to say children, because I'm going to say the youth, the people who are really, it's like once you start getting older, you start trying to be young again. If you didn't do what you had to do, you asking, so what's young, what's hot again, you asking the kids, you trying to be like the kids. It's a lot of adults out here looking like the kids. They, back in our day, parents would be like, cover up your midriff. Now, the parents showing it all. They letting it all hang out. They got on the Daisy Dukes. They got on the weaves and the lashes, and they look just like the daughter. You can't tell the mama from the daughter now. Everybody wants to be youthful in this country. So imagine the future of the country if all the youth are concerned about is a podcast, going viral, being seen, having attention, but where's the message is what my point. Like, think about it. You don't even hear that many people talking about the the election's going on, but they not pushing it in our face the way they were 2, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago. The future is not, the youth are not going to be concerned about going to school, getting a degree the way our parents told us we had to. Oh, you got to go to college. They not concerned about that when they're starting to realize they can make their own business off a cell phone, off of just going viral. So we got to be real. We got to start as adults. Like, if you in your 30s by now, you got to pay attention to the real world. It's not being woke. It's being aware. Like, shout out to Louis Bell. I was just watching the set right there when I was like, yeah, we calling it woke and it's become trendy. But these are things that we should have been. Point blank being period is, we can't let the artificial, we got to have some authenticity about us. We got to be bold enough to be who we are, not be afraid to be laughed at or questioned. Or when you're trying to do something different, a lot of people going to say, man, you crazy. You can't be afraid to be called crazy. The best ideas started as nothing. And then even then, I was about to say the man that walked on the moon, he had to be crazy. But a lot of people now are saying, did they really walk on the moon, or was it entertainment? Did they just, at least it opens this discussion to talk about it so we can get to the future. Everyone should have a chance to express who they are fairly without somebody else telling them, no, you should do it like this or you should do it like that. So I think artificial intelligence, technology, where it's headed, we got to look at the youth if we really want to know. If we can get the youth to understand the difference between what's going on these phones and what's going on in front of them in real life, because it look cool on live when you want to smoke, but when you really sitting behind them bars, like, some people can't afford to get out. Some people, these kids living fast, dying young, literally, want to be like the rappers. Like, even drill music, the music on the airwaves it's no airwaves no more. Like, I was gonna say, we used to have edited versions, but everything's in the palm of their hand. So I guess my point is, like, life feels like virtual reality, so you gotta turn the phone off sometimes to really get back to, it's a certain word I'm looking for, and if y'all can think of it, let me know in the comments. But pretty much, spend more time in your real life talking, interacting with humans. Have small talk, make small talk, learn how to interact with humans again, because the energy you give off is the energy you get back. So we just gonna see where it goes. It's nothing to fear, it's just something to be prepared for, because if all the technology just go out,